Hey guys, this is Anjum Torabi.
And today I'm going to show you how to construct a Turing machine for a language L equals to a power n, b power n, c power n, where n is greater than or equal to 1. Well, in my previous video I've constructed a Turing machine for the language L equals to a power n, b power n. So please refer the previous video, then it will be easy for you to understand this. So now let's construct a Turing machine. Before that I have to construct the input tape for the Turing machine. I'm giving delta as the blank character. You can give b as well. And the string is a power n, b power n, c power n. So I'll go with a, and the corresponding b, and c, That is equal number of a, equal number of b's, and equal number of c's. And again delta characters, that is the blank characters. Okay, now here it's saying n is greater than or equal to 1. So I'll start with the first a, that is header. I'll give the header. I'll point the header to the first a. Now Turing machine have the read header as well as the write header. Now I'll start constructing the Turing machine. For that, the initial state would be Q0, that is the start state. So to process, I'll first process A, then I'll process the corresponding B, and I'll process the corresponding C. And again the next A I'll process, then the corresponding B, and then the corresponding C. And here to process the first A, I'll replace it with X, so that I'll know that this A is processed. So I'll have a transition state here as Q1, and I'll ask the machine to replace A with X and move right. The header will move to the right. Okay, the header will move to the right. Now whenever it sees A, I want A to be replaced with A itself, because I don't need to process this A, because I have to process the B first, the corresponding B to this A, and then I'll process A after C. So whenever there is A, replace it with A and move right. And now it's moving to right. Here, oh, this A is replaced with X, right? So I forgot to write it. And now it's on B. So whenever there is B, that is after A, I have to replace it with Y, so that I know that it has been processed. So therefore I'll have a transition state now, Q2, that where it is B, replace it with Y and move to right, because there is C as well. I have to process C as well. Therefore this B will be replaced with Y and the header will move to right. And whenever there is B, I don't have to process this B, therefore I'll write B, replace it with B itself, and move the header to right. And now the header moves to right, that is C, and I'll have a transition state here to process C, and this state I'm naming it as Q3. So therefore whenever there is C after B, replace it with Z and move to left now, because I have to process the corresponding A again. Therefore replace C with Z and the header will move to left. Okay, now it's seeing B. I don't need to process this B, because I have to go back till X and then continue the process again. Therefore I'll replace B with B itself and move left. And there is Y, so I'll replace Y with Y itself because it's already processed, and move to left. Okay, Y will be replaced with Y itself and the header will move to left. And now there is A will be replaced with A and move to left. So A will be replaced with A itself and move to left, because I need to find X, because I need to know it has been processed, so the machine would know that it has been processed and it will move to right. So I'll have a transition state back to Q0, that is whenever the machine sees X, it will replace with X itself and move right. Therefore the header will replace X with X and it will move to right. Now it's seeing A will be replaced with X and move to right. So A will be replaced with X and move to right. Now header is on Y, so Y. Here it's a new character now for this state. Therefore Y is already processed B, therefore I'll write here Y if it sees y here, we will be replaced with y itself and move right. Therefore y will be replaced with y itself and the header will move to right. And now b is there, b will be replaced with y and move to right, and b will be replaced with y here and move to right. So the header is known now. And again, it's saying z here, z is already processed c, so I write here z should be replaced with z and the header should move to right. So z will be replaced with z itself and the header will move to right. And now it's saying c here, c is replaced with z and move to left, so c will be replaced with z and the header will move to left, that is z. And now here z is already processed one, therefore I'll again write here because it's a new character now for this state, so I'll write z should be replaced with z itself because it's already processed c and move to left. Okay, now the header will move to left after replacing z with z. And now it's saying y, so y will be replaced with y and moving left. Again it's saying y and y will be replaced with y itself and moving left. And now here there is x, therefore x is replaced with x and moving right, so x will be replaced with x and moving right. And soon after x there is a y, so here this is the condition where we'll know that all a's, b's and c's has been processed. Therefore when there is y after x, there should be a transition state, so I'll go with q4 as another transition state, and I'll write here where there is y, replace it with y itself because it's already processed b and move to right. Therefore this y will be replaced with y itself and the header will move to right. And again there is y, so therefore I write here self loop, I'll give the self loop that y will be replaced with y and move to right. So therefore this y will be replaced with y itself and the header will move to right. Now it is showing z, therefore even z is processed c, therefore I write here z should be replaced with z and move to right. Therefore the header will replace z with z itself and the header will move to right. And again there is z, so therefore z will be replaced with z itself and it will move to right. Now here it's a new character, it has come across, the machine has come across, therefore that is delta. Therefore I have qf as the halt state because delta is the blank character and I'll halt it. Therefore del will be replaced with del and move to right or left, it doesn't matter now because it is after all halt state. And now whenever there is del, del will be replaced with del and it will move to halt state. Therefore this is our Turing machine. And now we'll construct a transition table for this particular Turing machine. So let us construct a transition table. For that, construct rows and column, and the first row will be the whatever the characters are there in the input table. That is, first I'll go with the string that is a, b, I've replaced a with x, so I write x, I've replaced b with y, so y. There is c as well, so I write c and I've replaced c with z, so z. And there is a delta, that is the blank character. And now the states are q0, q1, q2, q3, q4 and qf, that is the halt state. So I write here q0, q1, q2, q3, q4 and qf, that is the halt state. I haven't drew it so properly, you draw it properly please. So I'll fill these blocks with the respective, transition state and the character I've replaced with and the movement, that is left or right. Therefore, Q0 to QA there is a transition, that is Q0 to A there is a transition transition state Q1 and the character I've replaced with is X and the movement is right. Therefore, I'll go with Q1, X, R. And Q0 to B there is nothing, so I'll give a dash. Q0 to C there is nothing, so again I'll give a dash. Q0 to X there is nothing, so I'll give a dash. Q0 to Y there is the transition state is q4, therefore I write q4 comma y comma r. That is q4 comma y comma r. Q0 to z there is nothing, so I'll give a dash. Q0 to del is there is nothing, so I'll give a dash here as well. And now q1 to a. Q1 to a, the transition state is q1 itself, so q1 comma a comma r. So right here q1 comma a comma r. Q1 to b, there is a transition state q2, therefore I'll go with q2 comma y comma r. Q2 comma y comma r. And now q1 to c. Q1 to c there is nothing, so I'll give a dash. Q1 to x there is nothing, so I'll give a dash here as well. Q1 to y. Q1 to y, yeah, there is q1 itself, therefore q1 comma y comma r. Q1 comma y comma r. Q1 to z. Q1 to z there is nothing, so I'll give a dash here. Q1 to del. Q1 to del there is nothing, so I'll give a dash. Q2 to a. Q2 to a there is nothing, so nothing. Q2 to b. Q2 to b, there is q2 itself as a transition state, so therefore q2 comma b comma r. Q2 comma b comma r. Q2 to c. Q2 to c there is q3 comma z comma l, therefore q3 comma z comma l. Q2 to x. Q2 to x there is nothing, so nothing. Q2 to y. Q2 to y there is nothing, so nothing. Q2 to z. Q2 to z there is q2 itself, so q2 comma z comma r. Q2 comma z comma r. Q2 to del. Q2 to delta there is nothing, so nothing. Q3 to a. Q3 to a there is a comma l, therefore q3 itself, therefore q3 comma a comma l. Q3 to b, there is q3 comma b comma l, therefore q3 comma b comma l. Q3 to c. Q3 to c there is nothing, so nothing. Q3 to x. Q3 to x there is q0 comma x comma r, therefore q0 comma x comma r. Q3 to y. Q3 to y there is q3 itself, so q3 comma y comma l. Q3 comma y comma l. And Q3 to z. Q3 to z is q3 itself, that is q3 comma z comma l. And Q3 to delta there is nothing, so nothing. Now Q4 to a. Q4 to a there is nothing, so nothing. Q4 to b there is nothing, so nothing. Q4 to c there is nothing. Q4 to x there is nothing. Q4 to y there is one, that is Q4 itself, so Q4 comma y comma r. So Q4 comma y comma r. Q4 to z there is Q4 itself, so Q4 comma z comma r. Q4 comma z comma r. And now Q4 to delta. Q4 to delta, yeah, that is QF comma del comma r. So I write here QF comma del comma r. That's all. From QF there is nothing, so I'll just give dashes over here. So this would be our transition table. Now let's see the moves made by the Turing machine for the string AABBCC, that is A power n, B power n, C power n. So I'll just go with AABBCC with the blank character delta. So first the header will be here, A will be replaced with X, and other things will be same. And the header will move to right, that is here, and A will be replaced with A itself, and the header will move to right, that is to B. And B will be replaced with Y, so I'll write B is replaced with Y, and other things will be same, and this header will move to right, and this B will be replaced with B itself, and the header will move to right, therefore X A Y B C C, and the header is over here now. And C will be replaced with Z, therefore X A Y B Z C del, and the header is replaced, and the header is moved to left, that is now header is over here, Now B, Z, C, del. B will be replaced with B itself and the header will move to left. Okay, now B, Z, C, del, and Y will be replaced with Y itself and the header will move to left, as the machine says, right? And now header is over here. Again the header will move to left, that is X. Whenever it says X will be replaced with X and the header will move to left, that is over here. Y, B, Z, C, del, and the header is over here, and now A is replaced with X, so X, X, Y, B, Z, C, del, and the header is moved to left, right. And now Y will be replaced with Y itself and the header will be moved to B, that is over here. And now this B will be replaced with Y and the header will move to right, so B is replaced with Y and the header is over here now, and Z will be replaced with Z itself and the header will move to right, that is C. Right, and now this C will be replaced with Z, therefore and the header will move to left, Z will be replaced with Z, again left, Y will be replaced with Y, again left, X will be replaced with X, and now the header will move back to right, that is Y, and here Y will be replaced with Y, Y will be replaced with Y, Z will be replaced with Z, Z will be replaced with Z again, and now from Z it will move to right, that is here. The header will move here, and now whenever it sees delta it will halt. So this one is a halt state. The machine will halt over here. So these are the moves made by the Turing machine. Thanks for watching the video. So if you enjoy learning, please like the video, do comment, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share. Thank you.